All right, so I keep getting all these YouTube recommended videos like this one. The housing market is about to go wild. Zillow predicts housing crash. The contagion is spreading. Zillow stock crash just the beginning. All this stuff about, hey, basically, look, if Zillow is selling all of their properties, it is because they know that the market is crash is coming and they're trying to get out now before their homes are worth even less, and they're not going to buy any new ones because we've reached the end of the bull cycle. Now we're going to be going crashing. I want to show you a very different side of the story and what I believe is actually happening, which is there is no market crash coming, and Zillow is getting out of this business because they did their profit margin. They're losing money. They've lost $1 billion trying to buy and sell homes, and they're just not as successful as some of their competitors like Opendoor. I'll dig into the numbers as to back this up. So here I wanted to show you just some examples, and I was seeing this a long time ago, 6 months ago. If you come over to Zillow and you hit more, you can scroll down here and you can say Zillow owned. So move-in ready homes evaluated and repaired by Zillow. So this is basically homes that Zillow has bought and are now reselling. So if we look at any of them, essentially it was pretty obvious that they were way overpaying for property. So I've never seen this house, so hopefully this is a good example. Let's scroll down. So look under the price history, and you can see sold to Zillow for $922, and then they just listed it for $924. You cannot. Well, this is probably a bad example because this has happened after Zillow already announced. But we had been seeing this for quite a while, where Zillow was pricing they would buy it for $922, try to sell it for say $950, realize that they couldn't, and so they would be cutting their prices. Bottom line, Zillow did not do a good job, and somebody who has done a really incredible job tracking this through the history. You can go to his website, mikedp.com, really awesome stuff. And he's shown here kind of the profit margin of Zillow versus OfferPad Opendoor. And as you can see, Zillow's profit margin on these buying and selling of the properties has always been relatively low, 9.1% versus OfferPad and Opendoor, 13.4%. Another thing he points out really nicely here is that while Opendoor and OfferPad have, this is what's most mind-boggling to me. Let me pause this video so I can find the graph. Okay, I found it. So this is showing essentially every throughout the years a chart of showing the home prices January through December, and it always goes up. And well, this is the 2020 market crash, but it always goes up, and then come July, August, home prices start going down. It's just like that's what happens. There's people move during the summer and things slow down during the winter. For whatever genius reason, you can see here that as always happens, Opendoor and OfferPad are like, yeah, things are going to start slowing down. We're going to start decreasing the amount we're going to be willing to pay for homes. And Zillow's like, no, it's like this is not gonna this slowdown is not gonna happen. We're always gonna go straight. So bottom line, if you look at Zillow's quarterly reports, really we'll dive into that. They just weren't profitable. They grew too fast. And one other thing I will note is that while I was looking at Zillow's report, I also pulled up Opendoor's third quarter report, and their gross margin for quarter three has also dropped significantly. So I watched one of these guys' videos on the market's going to be crashing, and he's shorting Opendoor as well because he thinks they're going to go out of business as well. Well, I'm not happy to see this 8.9% gross margin. Like clearly they grew like crazy, and so that's why that number is so low. I mean, look at their number of homes that they purchased. Insane. They purchased 6,000 homes this last quarter. So they're going through some growing pains right now, but I would not be shorting this company. I don't think that. I think that they're buying with a lot more. As seen as this, their profit margins are normally higher. They are doing a better job overall. I think it's just a temporary growth aspect that is causing them to drop that revenue number. So something to keep in mind that I could see Open Door potentially dipping for a little bit because they need to pump that gross margin number back up. But overall, long term, I just want to put this video out saying I do not see a market crash coming because Zillow has stopped buying. They just simply were not good at running their numbers. So really great article here. Recommend you reading. This is again MikeDP.com, and he's basically saying, hey, Zillow is going to be moving over to the power buyer, helping homeowners buy properties rather than helping homeowners sell their properties, essentially. So there you have it. Let me know your thoughts. Disagree, agree. Love to hear it, and we'll talk soon. Thanks.